Alright, we got it set up on blocks. Got the glass out. I've actually got the blocks set back behind the step because I gotta work on those steps, and the steps are actually knocked out of alignment as well, so I'm gonna have to straighten them up. But I'm going ahead and drilling off fenders now, and then we can get a better idea of what's going on. So this piece is impossible to get, so we're either going to have to fix this one, or we might have to make a tool and just make another one from scratch. So the rivets that attach this whole front structure together are like super hard, very, very hard. I can't even run my chisel through them, so I'm having to drill them with high-speed drill bits. Blood splattered all over. Nasty. So this is the point of the project where I look at it and say, I don't know if I'm ever going to get this thing back together. But I usually do. Alright, everything's stripped down to the doorpost. The doorpost got bent, so I'm going to try to anneal the aluminum and bend it back. Alright, this is the magical point where I don't think anything else has to come off. So we start putting things back on as soon as they're ready. Alright, I just got the bucket off, the little step. Both of these buckets are going to have to come off because I need to make more room for the frame, and I'm going to have to remake this side here and then move it in about 4.5 inches. But you can see the whole bottom of this thing's all nasty, and I bought a whole sheet of that diamond plate. And on top of that, just notice this. You can see where even the side of this bucket was bent from the impact. So I'll probably just make a whole new bucket. I'll take this moment to say that I'm actually changing the design of the step a little bit, because the way that these were originally made, they made a little U-channel to reinforce the outside. I'll show you what I'm talking about. My cushion that was on fire a little while ago. So you've got steel showing on the outside of the truck, and this is painted, but I don't want that to be steel anymore. I want that to be aluminum. And so I'm going to put a piece of 2-inch angle iron, aluminum angle iron there, and I'll cut it to the right length on the outside. But then I'll reinforce the step underneath with a piece of steel angle iron or something to stiffen that up in there. Alright, so here's my rough draft. It's about 4.5 inches wider than it was originally. Also, I modified it to where there's a aluminum rail on the outside. That way we can polish that under the door. It was kind of tricky squaring it up because I really didn't have any references, so I actually used a construction string down the length of it. Initially I tried to use the floorboard as a square, and from here and then there, but it wasn't square, and it didn't look right compared to the outside line. So I actually went and checked all my other trucks, and all the trucks are the same. They're all not square. It's actually open, 95 degrees or something like that. So we're just going to go with what looks right, which is kind of important here because as the first piece, everything else is going to be built and measured off of this. So I'm going to pull that back out for like the 20th time, and we're going to weld it out and then install it. Alright, there it is, the very first piece installed. That's the next piece to go on. This is my new and improved step pan. See, it's all reinforced. It's a step part. Turned out pretty good. Alright, it's been a couple days since I last made a video, but here's our passenger side step. Probably just add to it. That might be easier. That other step over there doesn't fit so well. And being that I'm 5 days into it, I'm not going to start over, especially for 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to make a 1/4 inch plate to fill that gap. And then I got to make a new aluminum transition right there. The one that I made was too short initially. And then that one's going to have to be good enough. This one actually fits really nice. So all right, see that gap? That's a problem. The steel is going to have to come meet the aluminum, and it can't go the other way because the door won't shut and it's not straight. So I'm going to have to cut it and bridge that little gap. Actually, it's quite a big gap. It's like a full inch at the bottom. It's going to mess up my paint.